We've got a great group here this evening. It has been my pleasure to work with these seniors the past 4 years. They've succeeded in academics and athletics. But more importantly, as I think about the senior class, I think the word integrity. Their senior prank was even filled with integrity. We'll have some pictures for you guys tomorrow to see kind of the creativeness if you haven't seen them already. If you have the computer, I'm sure you can on YouTube also. We have an exciting program for you this evening. We have 4 students that will be giving challenges.
Well, I was on a month-long volunteer assignment for Young Life called Work for a few summers ago. I met someone who helped me change my views on people. I found out how one person could influence another person with one simple thing, unselfishness. Looking back on that summer now, I am surprised at how quickly my focal points changed from me to others. Before going, the only thing that I was really sure about was that my passion in life was to serve God. I had no idea what God had in store for me. I was 16 years old the first time that I had met Travis. I was carrying my suitcase off the bus and I looked over and saw him chasing birds through the sprinklers. Travis was a 25-year-old man who had Down syndrome. While he had the mindset of an 11-year-old, he turned out to be one of the most loving people I had ever met before. I have to admit, I was really nervous to be around him. I didn't really know how to act or what to say when he was around. I think most people can relate to that. I'm embarrassed now to say that I would just try not to say anything or just try and avoid him. However, this plan did not work very well. After about 3 days of trying to avoid Travis, I realized that it was rude and I needed to stop. One morning, all of us volunteers were waiting at our table for breakfast to be served. I turned to the person sitting next to me and realized that it was Travis. Isn't it funny how God takes what he knows is our weakness or something that we need to work on and just shoves it right in front of us? I knew I didn't have a choice. I couldn't ignore Travis anymore and I had to work on my weakness. Travis turned to me, smiled and said, "My name is Travis and we are going to be friends." With just a few words, he broke down the wall that I had put up. It would leave a lasting impression on my life. From that moment on, I saw him as a normal person who was just a little slower at certain things. Travis didn't care what you looked like or what clothes you wore. He just knew that he wanted to be friends with you. We began to talk about our favorite everythings, from our favorite colors, sports we played, what we wanted to do when we got older, and what our passions in life were. When Travis asked me what my passion in life was, I have to admit I was really surprised that he asked me a question like this. I wasn't sure what to say, so I just didn't answer him and I asked him the same thing. He looked at me and without a moment's hesitation said, "My passion in life is to love people." I was pretty blown away by this answer. I really didn't know what to say, so I just asked him the first thing that came to mind. I asked him what his favorite movie was. It turned out to be Fun with Dick and Jane, and he would even act out his favorite parts if you asked him to. When he told me that his passion in life was to love people, it was something that had really stuck in my head. A few days later, I asked Travis if we could talk more about this, and he agreed. So we met in a camp coffee shop, and I began to ask him questions like, how does it work, was it hard to do, and what made him decide to do this? He responded by saying that everyone in the world is hurt, sad, or angry, and what they all need is love. He said, "If you know anyone who is sad, tell them to come and see me because I will make them feel better." I asked him why this was his passion, and he told me that it was because he had met someone else whose passion was to love people and decided that he wanted to do it too. He told me it doesn't matter how you love them, just as long as you do it. You could love people by holding the door open for someone, buying them their coffee, or just saying a prayer for them as they walk by. In the middle of me asking him these questions, he would burst out singing "All You Need Is Love" by the Beatles. After I was done asking him these questions, he said that he wanted to have me try and make loving people my passion. So almost every day at breakfast, Travis would come up to me and ask me how it was going. I told him that I was really trying. My new passion, loving people, would range from giving someone a hug, praying for them, or just listening to someone talk. It was the best month of my life. The things that Travis taught me truly changed my life and how I look at people.
Come on, baby girl.
I now know that my passion in life is to serve God and love people thanks to Travis. We all know someone who is hurt, sad, or angry, or just needs someone to listen to talk. So, I want to challenge the graduating class of 2008 and their families and friends who are here tonight to make loving people their passion. I want to leave you with one of my favorite Bible verses and hope that it will encourage you how it has for me. Love from the center of who you are and don't fake it. Run for dear life from evil, hold on for dear life to good. Romans 12, 9-10. Thank you.